I'm going to show you on how to propagate citrus trees or shrubs. So there's so many ways in propagating citrus trees. One of them is via seeds. So what you have to do is get a fruit of any citrus fruit. Okay, what I have over here is a lemon. So I already pre-cut it. So what you have to do is just remove the seeds, okay, stick it to the soil. So that's how you propagate by seedlings. And look at this seedlings that I have. All right. So another one is by cuttings, and I'll show you. So what we have to do is to select something that is semi-hard cuttings. Okay, so let's get it from this tree. Okay, I cut a portion of from the tree, and then what you have to do is to remove the bottom leaf, and then cut and maybe leave at least 3 leaves on the top. Cut the leaves in half. Okay, that way it prevents from aspiration. And then once you cut the leaves, what I could recommend is I always scrape the bottom, okay, of the from where you cut it. You are inducing some callus to it on the cuttings, and then dip it into like a root hormone, like a root tone. And then what you have to do is to stick it into the soil. Okay, all right. So now that's how you do it by cuttings. Okay, and I could show you what I have done. This was from actually last year, late last year. I did that around fall when I did it. Let me show you this one. Let me squeeze this container that I have over here, where I did a cutting from the Mayor lemon that I got over here. So okay, and I will show you. Look at the roots of these cuttings that I did. Okay, look at that. So now this one will be ready to be planted on a good soil. So what you have to do is to just dip it into a hormone, like a root tone, or some people do is they can also dip it into a honey. Okay, and I think that's what I did from last year. I tried many ways, and I did the honey thing, and I'm ready to plant this in good soil. That way I will have a new plant. So those are the methods of propagating this. So I've shown you the from seedlings and also from cutting. The next one will be marketing. Okay, now I show you the marketing process. This Mayor lemon. So as I've said, I scribe at least 1 inch or 2 inches, and then remove the bark skin of this branch until the cambium layer is being exposed. And what you have to do is to get a moss. What I'm here is an sphagnum moss. You can also add some soil to it. Put it. So I already pre-wet this sphagnum moss. Okay, and then stick it to the branch of this lemon tree. And now what you have to do is to get a plastic. What you have to do is to wrap around. Okay, wrap it, and then once it's wrapped, what you have to do now is to tie it in both ends. So okay, so what you have to do is to tie it in both ends after you put a moss. What I did is I used an sphagnum moss, but you could also use soil, or you could also use a peat moss. This is marketing. I call it. Okay, so now I tied it. Then make sure your tie is tight enough, okay, so that there won't be air gap in there. Okay. All right. So now I have a marketed uh, lemon tree. Okay. So after a few months, it will develop roots. Okay. So this is called marketing. Okay. So I showed you the different methods of propagating citrus trees, and one of them is by marketing that I just showed you, and then another one is by seedlings. Okay, so you could grow them, and I showed you the seedlings that I have. All right, this is a new seedling now, and then by cutting. So look at the root of this Mayor lemon. Okay, so that's from cuttings, and then putting some plastic to it to have a greenhouse effect. And look at that, there's a moisture now being built from that. Some people have done it by layering. I haven't done that with citrus yet, but I've proven those three methods: by seedlings, by marketing, and by cuttings. Okay. All right. So I hope that you learn something from this episode. Okay. I hope you like it, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.